We are continuing our celebration of Women's History Month on Live in the D, and today we have two guest boss ladies who are working in the movie-making business. They're currently working on a project about one of the first African Americans to be drafted into the NFL, who actually played for the Detroit Lions in 1949. Here to share with us a little less-known Lions history is Mandy Hart and Camille Tucker. Thank you both for being on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So Camille, I'm going to start with you. Why is bringing Wally Triplett's story to the big screen important to you?
Well, Wally Triplett is an unsung hero. We know that there are many African Americans who've been integral to the history of the United States, and what he did in playing in the Cotton Bowl, playing for Penn State, it's just phenomenal, the strides that he and Danny Hogarth made. And many people just don't know who Wally Triplett is. So I really connected because I come from a family where my father told me that you always have to strive for excellence. We hear sometimes of Black excellence, and I feel that Wally Triplett represents that.
All right. Now, Mandy, why don't you tell us what you want people to take away after watching this movie?
I hope they're inspired by Wally's approach to not just his athletics, but the entirety of his life. That's one of the things that struck me the most about his story, is that he fought for justice both on and off the field. He was active both on campus and in the broader state college community, fighting for what is right. And so he had taken an inventory of all of his spheres of influence, all of his areas of responsibility, and lived out very intentionally his own approach to life, his approach to what is just and right. And I think that's a wonderful challenge for all of us to survey our own lives and our own areas of influence, and to be intentional about how we approach each of those areas.
It's amazing when you guys talk about him. I can't believe I've never heard of him before. And I guess that's probably why you're making, this film about his life. But Mandy, I'm going to stick with you for a second. How did you make the transition from practicing law to making movies?
Well, it was actually the inverse. So I started my career in filmmaking. I got my MFA in film production and direction many years ago now, and worked in documentary filmmaking for a couple years. And then I went to law school to get my JD with a concentration in intellectual property, intending to come back into creative content development. And it's been a joy to be able to do that in the last several years and be involved in other creative endeavors as well, including graphic novels and stage productions. So it's wonderful. It's very rewarding to be able to tell stories in multiple formats.
Very nice. So you had a plan for all of this. This was thought out.
Somewhat.
Okay. Now, Camille, I'm going to switch over to you for a second. Now, you co-wrote the Clark sisters biopic on Lifetime. And when I tell you, when we had them on the show, I fangirled out completely. And I never do that. So why was it important for you to bring their story to the mainstream? Because, a lot of us know, but not everybody knew.
Yeah, I come from a family of 4 children. And as I had mentioned before, my father, actually, Walter Tucker, was the mayor of Compton. I grew up in a family where we were always in the forefront in public service. And my father was also an associate pastor in the Baptist church. And when I met the Clark sisters back in 2005, I had an immediate connection of how hard it is sometimes when you have a family of all leaders, when you all have a vision for your life. And what I saw with them is when you're children, there's an innocent time, that scene where they're practicing with their mother when they're young girls. And then also when you grow up, though, each person is trying to find their own voice. And it's adulthood, we call it adulting. And I really resonated with the highs, the peaks, and the valleys that they went through, but how God and family was at the core of everything that they believed in ultimately, and what brought them together even through difficult times.
Well, that's wonderful. I want to thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure. Thank you.